Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bitch and Brainstorm podcast. I am your host, Elaine the Brain Terso, and I'm here with one of my dear friends, Rikki, who is going to
Hello.
be one of our panelists at the Elevate Your Online Presence Business Summit. Rikki is going to be on our marketing panel on April 19th at 11:45 a.m. Pacific time. And I cannot wait to have this conversation. Miss Rikki, but first, before we dive in, tell us a little bit about who you are. Tell us all about you.
Oh my gosh. So my name is Rikki Smith. I live here in Texas. I have been a business owner for the last almost 6 years. I do corporate training for corporations, large associations, and some educational institutions. I've been doing it forever. And the reason that I own a training company is because I hate training.
You're so funny. So one of the things that I love is that you like, I know you have your show Faith on Fridays, right?
Yep.
And how did that come about?
Oh my gosh. So that's a long sordid tale. Let me wind it up for you. So what had happened was I had a business coach who said, you need to put yourself out there. And of course, I naturally said, you are out of your mind and definitely not online. Why? Because people are mean. And I just could not bear that my fragile little ego was not going to be able to handle people being mean to me. So I finally did a video. One, it took me about 4 months to do this 2-minute video and another 3 months to actually put it online. It was that bad. I was that petrified. But once I did, Elaine, the strangest thing happened. People saw it and they started calling me. What?
What? What a concept.
Who knew? Six
Oh,
years later, we've had this YouTube channel for 6 years, and it of course has morphed into lots of things. But there was a book that came out of it. I've had more speaking engagements out of it and more training opportunities. The short version is put yourself out there. Someone is looking for you.
yes, I love that. And one of the ways, like in our marketing panel, we're going to be talking about Google, we're going to be talking about podcasting, and we're going to be talking about Instagram and all the things. And one of the ways that I think is so imperative to marketing yourself, to elevating your online presence, which is what
Mhm.
this whole thing is about, is public speaking.
Now you're talking my jam, girl.
Right? Is
Yeah.
public speaking. And,
Mhm.
I got to witness Rikki on stage last October, which is where we totally have had a love affair when I finally got to meet her in person. Um, and I'm curious about how you approach public speaking, the fear and the what do I have to say? And oh my God, what if I screw up? Like, how do you talk yourself into this? How do you decide that public speaking is a route that you should take for your business?
That is such a great question, and thank you for that. So, when you're looking at having, owning, and growing a business, the easiest, cheapest way to do that is leverage public speaking to grow your business. The best way to do it, folks will see you as an expert. People will fall in love with you through your words, your professional story, and it is free 99. And in some cases, you will get paid to talk about your business in front of other people. You can't tell me that's not genius, just
I
genius.
know. I know.
And it's a great way to leverage your time. A lot
Yeah.
of people think, okay, if I talk to one person, word of mouth, that works great. Imagine talking to 500 people at the same time, and they're all talking about you. Wouldn't that save you some time? Some little,
Mm,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, put it
Yeah.
out there. And when you're talking about, your fears and things, first of all, understand this. Everyone's got them. They are not unique to one individual person. We're all scared to death. We're all
Mhm.
worried that we're going to forget what we're going to say. But change the narrative. Stop telling yourself the ugly stuff, the 30% about what bad can happen. Start focusing on the 70% of what could happen. So instead of saying, I'm scared to death, I'm pretty sure I'm going to die, change that and say, I'm so excited. I can't wait to get up there. Don't worry about forgetting what you're going to say. The best way not to forget what you're going to say is practice, practice, practice. Understand this. Practice is not memorizing. And
Right.
there's a reason. So
Yeah.
practicing, people say practice makes perfect. I completely disagree. Practice makes less mistakes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Memorizing, though, will set you up for failure because your brain loves order.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you memorize something, you're telling your brain, this is how it should go, and don't deviate from this pattern. So when you forget a word, your brain freezes. And when your brain stops, so do you.
Yeah. I am like, the way that I kind of approach it is, if I'm authentic to myself, if I am sharing stories from my heart, something
Hmm.
that I can truly believe, something that is mine, it is
Hmm.
so much easier to try to remember, because
Yeah.
all I know is I need to tell the story about Anthony, my son. I need to tell the
Mhm.
story about systems, and I need to talk about the three things that I learned from my kid, right? And then
Mhm.
it just comes out so easily, and I don't have to memorize anything, right? Because
Nope.
I'm just speaking from my heart, because it's the thing that I believe in.
That's it. It's when you take your own toolbox to the shed, you know where all the tools are.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about where did I put that hammer? You know where it is. You know where the screwdriver is. And those are your stories, your experience, your options, your authenticity. And I tell people and my clients, look, when someone asks you to speak, they're asking for you to speak. They don't want you to be someone else.
Right.
I have a friend that says all the time, and it makes me laugh. If you are busy trying to be someone else, one of you is obsolete.
Mm. So I have up on my wall, I have a
Hmm.
quote from Oscar Wilde that says, "Be yourself. Everybody else is already taken."
And that is exactly right. Same
Yes.
concept.
Yep,
Speak
exactly.
speak your truth, speak your
Yes.
experience, speak your story. You don't have to make it up. You don't have to look
Mm.
for it because it's in you.
Yes.
Open your mouth and it will come out. Now, make sure that what the story that you're telling has something to do with your offer as a business. Make sure that it tells the story of either why you're doing business or why they should do business with you. And also make sure that it's a story that isn't just a complete downer, because as a speaker, you can get caught up in your story and just have it downward trend. And you can leave people right there and they walk away wanting to start a GoFundMe for you. Don't. Pull
Let's
them
not
up
be the
out of that.
victim, right? Oh,
Can we please?
yeah.
But instead, pull them up out of that with you. Let them know that you have triumphed, you have been inspired, you can move forward, and they can too.
Yeah, for sure. So, how does someone get started as a speaker? Where do they go to
Mhm.
find opportunities?
Yeah, that's another great question. And I get that a lot. But here's the thing. It is so simple to find speaking engagements. Why is that? Because everyone's looking for a speaker. If you are in an area that has a chamber of commerce, if
Mhm.
you are a member of any networking organization, if you know an association that you're interested in, regardless of what it is, get on your email and send somebody an email. Say, hey, I'm interested. I saw you're having an event. Who's your speaker coordinator, by the by? They will be happy to give you that information. If you are looking not necessarily for the paid ones, I tell you what, chambers of commerce are the best because why? Depending on what you do, all of your business contacts are right there.
Mhm.
Just make sure that when you go in looking for these places, you have your gear together. Get your story together. Remember what you have to make sure why you're there. I use a PAVA method. I know it sounds crazy. Pava. P, what is your purpose? A, who is your audience? V, what value are you bringing? And A, what is your call to action?
Love that. Love that. So easy, Pava.
Yeah, because we've met. It needs to be easy, girl. It's me.
Yes, I love that. I love that so much. So I am so excited to have you as a part of our Elevate Your Online Presence Business
Yes,
Summit. Girl, it is a mouthful. I
it
don't know
is.
how many times I've stumbled over that. It's like, oh, it's what it has to be. But I'm just really, really excited to have you. Thank you so much for agreeing to come and be a panelist and share your juicy secrets with us. I'm just so excited. Thank you so
It
much.
is my pleasure. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be so much fun.
It is going to be so much fun. So we'll see you guys later. Thank you so much.